I'm totally gonna want to keep this. Oh my god, that looks awful. Yep. Still hate it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Serein, and today's video is, like the title says, I'm going to try and do a full face of makeup of products I'm getting rid of. As a content creator, beauty blogger, I get a ton of PR and I'm incredibly grateful for all the PR I am gifted. I also have cut back on the amount of PR I have been receiving in the last few years, especially during my no-buy year, and that whole series is documented over on my YouTube channel in a playlist. I will link it in the description box in case you're curious. Part of my life is to test out products and review them for you guys, and part of that is having a lot of product. So by no means should one person have as much product you're going to see in the products I'm going to get rid of pile. And I thought it'd just be fun before I got rid of the products to give some of it one last go. And what was crazy was I was down in my garage sorting through all of the boxes and realizing that there's so many great products in these boxes. And if I could, and if I had like multiple faces or more sisters or more women living with me, I would try and find a way to keep them all. But makeup expires, so I rather get them out into hands that can actually use them. And then I also noticed that like mascaras and eyeliners and any liquid products that have been opened, those tend to end up in recycling or garbage because I don't want to be responsible for giving somebody any type of bacterial infection or anything like that. I didn't really find any eyeliners. I found one mascara. If I don't have a product, I will use it and I'll let you guys know. I'm gonna show you the situation in my garage. Whenever people come visit me, I give them things, friends, family, strangers that come visit, they get product. And anything that is in good condition, that has not been opened, or that can be sanitized, typically goes to donation. However, because of COVID-19, a lot of places are no longer taking gently used products. Kind of just been sitting here in my garage and I need to get rid of it. I don't know what I'm gonna do, honestly, and I also thought it'd be nice to make a video. No one person should own this much product at any given time, and part of keeping my life a little bit more organized and a little bit more like clear is making sure that I only have maybe my vanity stocked of products that I either absolutely love and cannot let go of, or products that I am currently testing out, rotating in to make sure I like it or I'm using newer things. A lot of the products in here are seasonal, things I didn't like, things I didn't get to, or things that I liked, but new things have come in and I just have too many concealers or too many foundations, and it's better for me to get it out of the house so that I actually rotate through products and can give opinions on products. If you hear chewing, that's because Chance has his downstairs bone down here. And that's what he does. He comes with us and he gets a downstairs bone. All the way through here. These are just makeup bags that come with PR, so this will be donated. And then there's a lot of skincare, tons and tons of skincare. So I'm gonna try and do a full face of products that I was planning on getting rid of. Now that I've spent some time in the very hot garage and dusty, I have a bag full of products. I wanted to just go through some of the things before I start putting it on my face. I'm in no particular order just so I can lay things out. I found this Naked foundation. I remember really liking this when I tested it out. The issue was the shade match. So I brought that out because I wasn't sure if there'd be other foundations. But then I found brand new, unopened, L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear foundations. I really love this. The issue was these are brand new and not in my shade. It is now summer. I'm a little bit tanner, and I think maybe this 430 will be okay, or I can mix it with the Naked Stay All Day. So I remember liking these a lot. You'll also find that I have multiple shades of products, and that's a lot of times why things end up being moved out of my home and into giveaway pile. Then I have this MAC Studio Fix Sculpt and Shape Contour Palette. I was like, oh my gosh, totally forgot about this thing. I thought it was so cool because, you know, I used to contour and all that stuff. And then this palette from NARS. This is just such a great palette from NARS. So beautiful. This Blush Babe from LA Girl that wasn't even touched. Just got a lot of like blushes. I think the shades weren't like my favorite, but I thought I'd pull it out for this little video. I have the Laura Mercier Bronze 03. I love this line of bronzers. The highlight in 01 is one of my all-time favorite highlights. Then I've got the Bare Minerals Bare Pro for a powder. This might be a little dark. Got a highlight and a bronzer from Skin Lights from Revlon. I have some lip products. Oh, this was the only concealer I could find. This is the Stay Naked Correcting Concealer. And then I have this primer from Clarins. It's very, very silicone-y. I don't remember loving it, but it was the only primer I found in my boxes. Then I had the Fenty Beauty Starstruck Matchstick. This is the Wander Beauty Beach Balm. I thought this was like a nice, pretty balmy shade. I have a mascara from Color Science. Hopefully it still works. I have some lip products, one from L'Oreal, one from Lawless, and then one from Cosmetics. I think the Lawless one was too light for me, but we're just gonna play. We're gonna play with this makeup, okay? So it is a hot one today. Not really looking forward to having to film without the air on. Also, being almost 19 weeks pregnant, my body runs hot. So I'm gonna put my hair back and up and start. Hopefully the lighting situation is okay. Strange to not have like a dedicated filming area anymore, but I actually like it because then I can kind of like put work away. So this is the Clarins Instant Smooth Perfect Touch. Just gonna dig some of this out. I just remember it feeling very silicone-y and not like my favorite texture, but you know, my skin's changed since. You know what, I kind of like this because it's making my skin feel really smooth. I just don't wear a lot of primer day to day, so I like to only keep maybe 1 or 2 in my makeup drawers. I'm kind of just gonna put it on my eyes too, since I don't have an eyeshadow primer. I just realized I did not grab like a crazy eyeshadow palette. I should have done that. There's like some really glittery stuff, but I think I was just like, oh no, do something that I normally would do. Oh, something else I didn't really have was brow products. So I'm gonna have to just do my brows with my normal products. Let's try this foundation situation. I actually think this 430 shade might work on me now, and if so, that's awesome because I really like this foundation. It's a great drugstore one. It's the L'Oreal Infallible 24 Fresh Wear. That's actually a good match now because I'm slightly tanner. Oh, I forget how great this foundation is, and it's drugstore. This is awesome. I am loving it. I love the natural radiant finish. Not dewy, not too glowy, just natural, good skincare look and finish. It comes in a pump, it's glass packaging. This is awesome. Really happy. This is actually gonna go back in my makeup drawer. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, hopefully not everything's gonna be back in my makeup drawer. I am really happy, like really happy with this foundation. Now let's go in with the concealer. This is a Stay Naked Correcting Concealer in 30NN. And I think what I didn't love about this concealer was that it just wasn't the right shade at the time. Honestly, I just use my Kosas concealer every day for the most part, so that might have been also it. When the Kosas concealer came out, I might have just decluttered this one. Nothing wrong with this one though. It's quite nice. I feel like it's more of a light coverage, but very lightweight, which is nice. Let's see if I can get that vein to be a little more covered. Yeah, coverage is pretty decent. I think I just decluttered this one because I was using the Kosas Revealer Concealer when that launched a lot. Like, that's the only one I really reach for now. Okay, this is technically a powder foundation, but I didn't have a setting powder that I could find quickly or easily in those boxes. I'm sure I missed one. This is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Silk 14, and I'm just gonna try and very lightly use this to set. Not too bad. Now, I couldn't find a brow product either, so I'm just gonna go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Powder Duo, and then I'm gonna set it with my Almay Brow Styler that I discovered for Tester Tuesday. It's a really great brow product. Brows are done. Let's go in with the face. I have this MAC. Oh, I could have used this, I think, to set my under eyes, but it's okay. Let's go in. I haven't contoured in so long. Let's try this. I'm thinking this shade, this taupey shade. I really like this palette. I just don't contour enough to justify saving it. Oh no, I'm gonna want to keep this. I'm totally gonna want to keep this. Oh no, I don't know. Okay, so for bronzer, I'm gonna try out this Revlon Skin Lights bronzer. It's in Sunlit Glow. Come on, open. It's kind of like a shimmery bronze, which is I think why I didn't love it. But we'll see. Or maybe it's because it barely showed up, or is it showing up? Okay, it's showing up. It's just very subtle. I don't know. It's okay. It's okay. Let's go in with a blush. I have this LA Girl Blush Babe blush palette. Very blushy. I think I'm gonna use like a combination of these two shades. Kind of looks muddy. Oh my god, that looks awful. How do I get rid of this? Okay, forget about the color, like it's blotchy. That's not good. Okay, wiping the brush off, trying to salvage the muddiness. do not mix these blushes together because they will look awful. It's so blotchy. Okay, let's move on to eyes before I ruin that even further. Actually, no, let's try and hide it with some highlight. Okay, I've got this Fenty Beauty Starstruck Matchstick. I remember not liking this very much because it was kind of dry for a stick. Yep. Still hate it. I just don't think it's very flattering. Let's try and go in with the Revlon Twilight Gleam in 202. We were doing so well until I got to the blush. Oh, that highlight's pretty. Highlight is really gorgeous. I might be keeping this. Okay, let's try some eyeshadow. Going in with this NARS palette. I know, so basic, but I just love the way this looks. Probably start with this taupey shade and work my way this way. Just love, you know what, this might be staying with me. I'm gonna go in with this deeper brown in the crease. So I think the reason I didn't really keep this palette was because it wasn't versatile enough, but maybe I don't know. I am loving it right now. I'm gonna go in with the light shade in this contour palette. Kind of carve out my brow bone a little more. I'm gonna smudge my lower lash line with the golden bronze shade. I'm also going to try and smudge that into the top lash line because I don't have an eyeliner, and I'll see how that looks. It's not awful. I just would prefer a little bit more definition on my lash line, so I'm going in with the deepest brown I have. Trying to carve that out a little bit, but I think that's the best I'm gonna get with that. And then I'm gonna curl my lashes and use this Color Science mascara I found. Nice and fluffy brush. This is a pretty good mascara. I think I only tossed it because technically it was expired. I actually really like this mascara, and I think I'm gonna put it back in my makeup drawer. Not bad for the eyes. I'm gonna keep this. Let's see, I'm gonna try and fix my cheeks now. I know you guys are probably like, don't, it's just gonna get worse. And I agree with you, but I feel like I should try and fix this. So I'm gonna go in with this bronzer from Laura Mercier and see if I can smooth it out. I just don't know what the hell happened right here. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna get any better. You know what? Let me set my makeup. This is the Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist. I love this stuff. Okay, let's see. No. It's just not, this side's not so bad. It's really patchy, guys. It is so patchy. Okay, let's just move on to the lips. I really want to love this Lawless lipstick in George, and I don't know why it's in the get rid of pile. I didn't have a lip liner because all my lip liners that I like, I keep. This is the Hazelnut Tea from Laura Mercier. And this is from my normal makeup. So I have a feeling that as much as I want to love this Lawless lipstick, the only reason I didn't keep it was maybe the shade didn't look good on me. So let's try it. No, it looks good. I don't know what's going on. Why did I throw this in that pile? Okay, this is going back into my everyday makeup. Or maybe I didn't like the texture. I don't know why it's in there. I really like this shade. I think it's good every day. I also had this L'Oreal Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick in this one. I think it smelled, yeah, it smells like really strong. But I think this is a good not clean dupe for the Lawless one. So I'm just gonna swatch these for you. The top one is the Lawless and the bottom one is L'Oreal. So this one is in Les Macaroons Scented Perfume Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade I don't know, because I don't think it tells me, but it's literally the same color. Obviously Lawless is considered clean or cleaner and there's no weird fragrance, but the L'Oreal one, it just smells like vanilla and I actually like that. So I'm gonna use this Cosmetics Lumi Crystal Liquid Crystal Lip Hydrator I also found because I remember really liking this. Just to like hydrate your skin, your lips a bit. Okay, I'm totally keeping these two. This, I had a new one, so I think I kind of got rid of that because I didn't know how old it was. Reveal with my bangs down, even though they're all messed up now. And my hair down, so I look a little more like a beauty person. I'm really happy with the lips, really happy with the foundation and some of the face products. So I'm gonna be keeping the mascara, the Revlon Skin Lights in 202 Twilight Cream, L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear in 430, Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick from L'Oreal, and the Lawless Beauty in George. I'm really happy with these discoveries or rediscoveries. Now, as much as I want to keep this Studio Fix MAC sculpting powder, I just don't contour enough, and if I need to contour, I have products that I can use. So I'm not going to keep this because it's just not worth keeping an entire palette for me. I will pass it on to someone who might find more use to it. They can spray it down with alcohol, wipe it up. I'm not gonna keep this bronzer. I don't love the shade on me. I love the formula and I love this line. Also not crazy about the bronzer from Revlon Skin Lights in Sunlit Glow. I think I need a darker one. Really didn't like this Fenty highlight stick, or what do they call it? Match stick. While this primer is really nice, I don't use primers for the most part, so I only like to keep like 1 or 2 primers in my makeup collection at any given time, just because I know I won't get through it. This blush palette is awful. I think it ruined all of my makeup, honestly. Like, I was doing really well until this blush palette from LA Girl. The concealer is really nice from Urban Decay. I am going to continue to get rid of it though, just because I know that the concealers I currently have in my makeup rotation, I absolutely adore. While there's nothing wrong with this one, I absolutely adore the other ones, and they are a little bit on the cleaner side, which is why I keep those. While this palette, there's nothing wrong with it and I love it. I have so many palettes, and I believe this was a seasonal palette, so I'm gonna let that one go as well. And then I have a new one of the Cosmetics Crystal Hydrator, so I'm gonna let that go. Not crazy about this right now. It's just not part of my lifestyle. It's a little too much coverage, the Bare Pro, and I have setting powders, so there's no reason for me to keep it, just to use it as a setting powder. That was everything. I hope you guys found this video fun. This video was just something I felt like would be fun to do, and I wanted to play with makeup and kind of like rediscover things I might have forgotten about. So if you like it, I can do it like every few months or something, and it could be like a new series here. If you don't like it, that's great. No worries. I can definitely tell by the amount of views, likes, and comments. As always, I try to upload here every Monday with weekly vlogs. Currently, they're very pregnancy driven and nesting driven. We're working a lot on our house and trying to just set everything up for baby girl. And then Wednesdays are usually some sort of fun beauty, lifestyle, wellness video. And Fridays are my facial Fridays, but with COVID-19, I have been doing more at-home facials and skincare videos, and when it comes to ASMR, it is going to be just me or Chris, just to keep things safe. Not only is it probably not the best to have people over or me going over to other people's houses, it's just safer this way, especially since I am pregnant. We're gonna do it on each other, and I've been trying to be more creative with the ASMR videos on Fridays, but don't forget I do skincare videos on Fridays as well. I do Tester Tuesdays and Kitchen Hacks with Serein every Tuesday and Thursday over on IGTV. Go over to my Instagram. I'm on stories constantly, and then of course my blog, sereinwu.com, where it started it all, and I really refreshed the blog, and if you want to get to know me more, that is the place to get to know me. Don't forget to sign up for my newsletter in that description box, because giveaways for the month qualify for my monthly giveaways. That's where I email you to let you know what the giveaway is going to be, and also how to enter for that month if you're interested in it. It's also how I keep in touch with you at most once a month. I do not spam you with emails. I only kind of update you with what's been going on at most once a month. If you want to be notified more, you can always opt in for that, but it's just the best way to communicate with you guys. So many people are not seeing my videos on YouTube. I'm not the only one that's having this issue. It is a problem. So, it is what it is, but I have an email list and a lot of you guys know what's happening through there. Until next time, have a wonderful, beautiful rest of your day, and I hope to see you guys back here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Bye!